Well, hello everybody, it's a Writer-ish here, and welcome to episode 2 of Breaking Minecraft, where I have been a busy bee between episodes. As you can see right in front of me, we have a little bit of enchantment set up. We have our nether portal, which we're going to work on later, and we have a couple little miniature farms over here, and some sheep and cows, wheat farm, all that good stuff. And that is because I need to do a lot of resource gathering for what we're going to do in today's episode, which I have a fair amount of that stuff right here. We're smelting up some stone right now, and we're going to worry about that later. But the main thing that I've been working on between episodes is this. I have dug this all the way down to bedrock, and this is the very, very base layer of our giant sphere that's going to be going in here. I've actually gone ahead and carved out the next layer, which is right here, and let's go ahead and take a quick peek at what that may look like. And I've actually gone ahead and completed that between clips there. So this is going to be dug just down to layer 6, so one layer above that bedrock, so we start forming that sphere shape. As you can see, it is a pretty big area, and I have no idea how long it is going to take me to complete this. I'm going to see if I can get my hands on some gunpowder and some TNT to help this along, and eventually I would like to get a beacon, because there is no way I am going to be able to dig this out by hand all the way with my efficiency 3 pickaxe. And yeah, it's a massive area that we're going to be digging out. So I think the first step that we're going to do in today's episode is we're going to do a little bit of chores. So if we go ahead, just a sec, I need to get some stuff off of me. And now we are ready to go into the nether. I got my gold helmet right there. So I haven't really done much with this nether portal. What I'm going to do is link it up to our nether hub, which we are centering on y equals 119. But you're going to notice when we pop out here, we're all the way down at y 47. So we got some digging to do. Oh, hi, gas. Please don't blow up my portal. We got some digging to do. I'll go ahead and catch you up once I've done that. So it appears we have, in fact, found the nether hub, which is great. You might have noticed I broke into someone's villager breeder here, and I'm so sorry to whoever that is. But we have that tunnel connecting all the way over here. And I kind of, you saw me break in here real quick. But this place is gorgeous. Let's go ahead and actually we're gonna do a little bit more breakage here, unfortunately, or I could just fly down. We're eventually going to connect up. I don't know the best way to connect, but it looks like we have spawn station, which is super duper cool. It looks like, yeah, over here you can basically rent a horse, but it looks like they're all out right now. Oh, no, there's one. Perfect. Yeah, there's little horses down here that you can go ahead and grab one and go, I suppose, which is super duper cool. I love that feature. But yeah, this nether hub is beautiful. I love it. And we just have to figure out how to best connect ourselves to it, because as you saw in that time lapse, unfortunately there was in fact that villager breeder, I believe it was, maybe as a zombie villager curing station, or maybe just a zombified piglin spawned in there. Let's go ahead real quick, break in here one more time. I'm gonna go ahead. We can get rid of some of the netherrack in our inventory. Unfortunately, we did not come across anything good. Yeah, it looks like this is just a villager breeder, which I do not want to pop into because I do not want to break. So maybe we'll end up actually going out just see if we can make ourselves around this way. I have no idea how big this is. Looks like we're breaking in again. Okay, it looks like we should be able to pop in here potentially. But this looks complicated. We'll find a way. We'll do it. So I've made a decision. What we're going to do is I've gone ahead and taken out the back wall here, which I'm pretty sure the other members are going to be okay with. Oh, I placed that incorrectly, but we're going to just place some trapdoors here. So that way it's pretty easy if you want to get across here. You can easily close the trapdoors. If I need to use the taxi service for any reason, we will have that available too. Oh, there's slime blocks there. Fancy. Oh, I understand. That's how we must get the horses down safely. That makes so much more sense now. Well, that's good to know. But we have that there. Trapdoors, easy open close, which is just perfect. And then one last thing that we are going to do while we are here is we're going to place down a couple signs that just are like rider's base. This way. Perfect. That way this time. That way. perfect. And there we go. Eventually we are going to do some decoration for this nether tunnel. I have lots of plans there, but for now, let's go back to our base. But before we do that, there is one place I want to show you, and I have stopped here between episodes, so I know just how gorgeous some of the builds here are. And that is, of course, our shopping district. So here we have an iron shop. I have not bought any iron from this yet. I don't know if I will. It's a little bit on the expensive side. But then we have some really interesting shops around here. This one right here definitely comes from Korean's Guinea Pig Service, where you are able to pay for the services of, I believe this is Velo, yeah. You're able to pay for his services, basically, and he'll do whatever you need him to do. And then, of course, we have this beautiful bridge up here, and then we have this absolutely gorgeous shop up here on the hill, and that's where the nether portal connects to. But this shop, let's just take like a moment and appreciate how beautiful it is, because it's absolutely gorgeous. And this is a shop that I actually got my mending books from my wings and for my pickaxe, so I don't have to worry about that. It's a beautiful, beautiful shop in here, and we have a cat here waiting for us. That's super cute. And then we're going to eventually build shops here, but I'm more worried about our base for now. We, of course, have the rocket shop that you saw just down here, right there, the monochrome rocket, which Spoon has admitted that he is definitely hiking the prices a bit, since gunpowder isn't exactly the most common as of yet on the server. But yeah, that's the shopping district, and it's pretty barren right now, but I have a feeling that it's going to get much more full as time goes by. Now that we're back at our base, we are able to do a couple things, including give our dog a name. And I have one that I absolutely love that was given to me by someone named Tui. They're actually a part of the server, which is great. And that is Sir Wigglesworth. Sir Wigglesworth, the World Eater. Thank you so much, Tui, for that suggestion. I absolutely love it. And let's go ahead and name our pupper Sir Wigglesworth the World Eat. Eat. I guess we can't fit. You're just the World Eat. It's one chomp, the World Eat, singular eat. One chomp and the world's gone. Thank you, Sir Wigglesworth. We appreciate you and your services. And thank you, Tui, again for that name suggestion. I think it is time now to get on to the main section of this episode, but first we have a brand new resident at the base. Let's go ahead and give a warm welcome to our new skeleton horse. There was a skeleton trap right here. They were all huddled inside here, so most of them suffocated in the wall, but I was able to save one skeleton horse, so of course we are going to accept naming conventions or just names for this dude. So go ahead, drop those down in the comments. Of course, we'll give you a shout out if you are the one selected. And we have all the materials for our mega build today. So this is going, if we like peek in these chests, we have lots of stone. This is going to be a primary building block. It's not going to be very attractive of a building, but we're actually going to be using this farm that we are building today to help build the farm. I'm using the farm to make the farm because one of the things that this farm requires is a ton of scaffolding. And unfortunately, I don't really have a great way to get string because like people are constantly sleeping through the night and I don't want to keep them up. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a mob farm, and then we're going to use some of the drops from that mob farm, specifically the spider drops, to get extra pieces that we need to build the mob farm. So we are quite literally using the farm to build itself. And if you're into the more technical aspects of Minecraft, you may know already what we're going to be doing, where we're going to be placing this farm, because as I mentioned in the last episode, our base is going to be built around a gigantic sphere, which I've started digging out here. Unfortunately, I only have a efficiency 3 pickaxe, no haste. So it's been taking a while. I've been catching up on my podcast. I started listening to Sawbones, which is absolutely wonderful. I love it so far. But this giant sphere we're building essentially acts as a perimeter. So we don't need to worry about building it in the ocean. We won't need to worry about lining up caves. All we're going to have to do is find the center spot, which is 5,500 by 900, and then we're going to just have to build up and place our location spot 128 blocks above Y level 5, so at like Y level 133. I'm probably going to build it at 134 just to be safe, but we're essentially, digging out the perfect perimeter for this farm. Now, I'm not going to bore you with a time lapse or consistent progress updates with this farm, because I have seen so many mob farms being built. I've seen so many time lapses of mob farms being built. I'm sure you all have as well. So I'm only going to give you a couple major updates. One is going to be when I've used up all the materials I have to build up as much as a farm as I can, show you how it's running then, and then when it's done, like we're completing this episode. And this design is by Silent Whisperer. There will of course be a link to his video down in the description. You guys can't see it, but I'm animating me pointing down towards the description because I'm just an animated person like that. But let's go ahead and you're going to get a progress update in 3, 2, 1. I know I said I won't give progress updates, but I just discovered that magma blocks actually smoke. They puff up smoke when it rains, which I think is a really neat feature that I didn't know was in the game. As you can see way up there in the sky, we have finished up half of our mob farm, and that is actually all I'm going to be doing for this farm in today's video. It took me a hot minute, but now that we have this up and working, I have been able to get some cool stuff. Like we have a full silk touch diamond pickaxe. We also have a full silk touch diamond shovel. And as you can see, we have tons of gunpowder. And what we're going to be doing next is we're actually going to be building up a storage system because, ooh, I need feather falling so badly. I almost just died there. Because this is my measly little sorting system, right, or storage system right here. I've been having to dump out items as they collect levels, so we're gonna go ahead and build up the storage system. And I just want to say real quick, once this video goes live, about maybe like 10 minutes after the video is live, I will be live streaming and building up the second half of this farm. I do not think we're going to be able to get it done in one stream just because I am incredibly inefficient in building these things. I'm not very efficient at it. But it should be fun, so come hang out, twitch.tv/awriterish. I would love to see you there. But for now, we're going to go ahead and build up a massive storage system for this thing. So we just got a message in the Breaking Minecraft Discord to check our bases. And you are not going to believe what I found here. Look at this map art. Holy cow. That is insane dedication. How long must that have taken? Unless, actually, you know what? This isn't map art. I think it's a resource pack. Okay, but let's go ahead and see what Spoon has to say. We are looking for a scientist to help with a little problem on Spoon's skin. As of right now, it seems like a skin infection has been spreading. Oh no, for the past weeks. But we need an expert, but we need the help of an expert to find a cure for this. If you are interested on this, contact us ASAP. And then we have the coordinates of their bases. So we're probably going to do this in the next episode. Now that we got our storage system built up, you could see just like how massive this thing is. It is a pretty big farm. And again, like I said before, we're going to be building up the other side of this farm on a live stream. Now you may have a couple questions like, why do I have this button panel over here? And we'll be going over that in a later episode. This is something that I'm very, very excited to build and should make a cool technical aspect to our base that connects it. And I'm very, very excited about that. And that also has to do with this chest right here. This chest is also going to be a part of it. But I have cheatily completed the sorting system. Right now, I do not have the iron. So we just have a single row of hoppers connecting the chest. So only really the top chests are working right now as a sorting system, excuse me. But we have chests for gunpowder. This is all going to be gunpowder. This is all string. These first 4 are for bones, I believe. Yeah, bones. This one is for sugar from witch drops, which I'm not expecting to ever fill this chest. And then we have arrows and rotten flesh. And then again, I'm never expecting to fill most of these chests because we have spider eyes and then glowstone and then redstone and then sticks. Yeah, I haven't put 6 in there yet. That's why there's nothing there. And then this is literally everything else. Of course, we have a grindstone here so we can get some levels back from that. This bed is temporary. I can also go ahead and remove this crafting table because we no longer need it up here. And eventually we're going to install another portal so that way we do not have to climb up this massive, massive pillar right here to get up to the mob farm. But again, that is going to be done in a later episode. So not only have I been working on our big mob farm in the sky, but I have also worked a bit on our base and we have some massive progress. I've actually completely finished the next layer. So you can see that that one goes all the way down to layer 6. And I've kind of outlined the next layer that we're going to do. You could see some of this right here. We just got to remove a couple more blocks here. And then we will have this layer actually completely outlined and ready to dig down all the way to Y7, since that last layer was at Y6 and the layer before that was at Y5. So we are working our way down there. We are getting this project through, and I am so excited to have a beacon because this has taken a while, but it has given me a good chance to catch up on my podcast, which is wonderful. And when we were digging out this section, we actually did get some diamonds this time. So we got 15 whole diamonds, and I thought it'd just be like a fun time to build them up and mine them on camera just to see how much we can get with our Fortune 3 pick. So let's go ahead and take this down and see how many diamonds we can get for 15 diamonds. So we got 30, so we averaged 2 diamonds per ore, which is a little bit less than I would like, but we are definitely going to put these diamonds to use. And we're putting those diamonds to use right now as we stop by. I believe this is Tui's bookshop. It says it's a bargain bookstore, but things are a little bit expensive. 3 diamonds for most of these, 2 diamonds for a couple. And then there's, of course, the actual bargain books right here. And we've spent all of our diamonds so we can almost fully upgrade our tools. We still need a couple more upgrades, but we have unbreaking and efficiency 5 and unbreaking and efficiency 5 and a whole lot of mending, because I want to get mending on all of my tools because they are pretty good. Really all we need is efficiency 5. I'm going to put this on my pickaxes. Unbreaking goes on everything and mending goes on everything as well. With some AFKing just now, I was able to fully apply the upgrades to all of our tools. So all of our tools should have mending and unbreaking 3 on them, which is just perfect because that's going to help us keep like all this good stuff. We of course need some stuff like aqua affinity and whatever the other water enchantment is. My brain is completely blinking right now, and we need to upgrade this like sharpness 5, but we can take care of that later. We have a pretty good set of tools, and of course eventually we will upgrade them to netherite, and that will be amazing. But that is where I'm going to end today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.